This is Sarah. She's 47, and right now she feels a little off. A bit of discomfort when she pees, a dull ache. She's had a urinary tract infection before. She knows the drill. Painkillers, water, sleep it off. But while Sarah sleeps, something inside her is going catastrophically wrong. By 3 a.m., she's drenched in sweat, shaking so hard she can't hold a glass of water. And when her husband tries to talk to her, she doesn't know where she is. 18 hours after going to bed with what she thought was a minor infection, Sarah is on life support. This is sepsis, and it's far more common than you think. Here's the first thing you need to understand. Sepsis is not the infection itself. It's your body's response to an infection, turning against you. Your immune system is supposed to be your protector. In sepsis, it becomes the threat. And it can start from almost anything: pneumonia, a urine infection, an infected tooth, even a small cut that wouldn't normally worry you. Worldwide, sepsis kills around 11 million people every year. That's 1 in 5 of all deaths on the planet, and recent estimates suggest it may be even higher, more than enough to make it one of the biggest killers in medicine. And yet, most people have never even heard the word. So let's go inside the body and watch how a simple infection becomes a killer. It begins when bacteria slip into the bloodstream. Your immune system detects them and sounds the alarm, releasing chemical messengers called cytokines. Normally, this is a good thing, a controlled, targeted strike. The immune system surrounds the invaders, destroys them, and stands down. But in sepsis, the alarm doesn't stop. The cytokines keep coming. They flood the entire body, and the immune system stops aiming at the infection and starts attacking everything. Your own immune system becomes the most dangerous thing in the room. Now the damage spreads fast. Under attack, your blood vessels start to leak. Fluid that should stay inside them pours out into your tissues, which means there's less and less blood left to circulate. And then it gets worse. Tiny blood clots start forming throughout the body, in places they should never be. They block circulation to your organs. Doctors call this DIC. It's as dangerous as it sounds. Blood pressure begins to fall. Oxygen can no longer reach where it's needed. And remember the infection that started all this? It's barely the point anymore. The real killer now is the body itself. Starved of oxygen, the organs begin to fail, one by one. The lungs fill with fluid. Breathing becomes a struggle, a condition called ARDS. The kidneys stop filtering. Waste and toxins build up in the blood with nowhere to go. The heart weakens, struggling to push blood through a failing system. The brain, starved of oxygen, slips into confusion, then delirium. This is why Sarah didn't recognize her own husband. The liver shuts down. This is no longer a urine infection. This is a body destroying itself, trying to fight one. And when blood pressure collapses completely, sepsis crosses into its deadliest stage: septic shock. In septic shock, blood pressure crashes so low that fluids alone can't bring it back. Without enough pressure, oxygen simply can't reach the organs, and they start to die. Doctors turn to powerful drugs called vasopressors, squeezing the blood vessels by force just to keep pressure high enough to survive. Even with the best care, septic shock kills up to 4 in every 10 people who reach this stage. And here's the part that matters most. In septic shock, every single hour of delay before the right treatment increases the risk of death by around 7% per hour. With sepsis, time isn't just important. Time is everything. Which is why hospitals race against a clock called the Hour 1 Bundle, the critical steps that must happen within 60 minutes. Take blood cultures to identify exactly which bug is responsible. Then hit it hard with broad-spectrum antibiotics straight into the vein. Pour in IV fluids to fight the falling blood pressure. Give oxygen. And measure a marker called lactate, which tells doctors just how oxygen-starved the organs really are. From there, it's intensive care. A ventilator if the lungs fail. Dialysis if the kidneys fail. Vasopressors if the blood pressure won't hold. Machines standing in for organs that can no longer cope. Sarah survived, but it took 11 days in intensive care and months to recover. She was one of the lucky ones, because around 1 in 5 people with sepsis don't make it. And the single biggest factor is how fast it's caught. So here's what could save your life, or someone you love. The signs spell one word: sepsis. S. Slurred speech or sudden confusion. E. Extreme shivering or muscle pain, a fever you can't shake. P. Passing no urine all day. S. Severe breathlessness. I. It feels like you're going to die. That overwhelming sense that something is catastrophically wrong. Don't ignore it, and don't let anyone else wave it away either. S. Skin that's pale, blotchy, or mottled. If this is you or someone you're with, get to an emergency department and say 4 words. Could this be sepsis? That one question starts the clock, and with sepsis, the clock is everything. If this might help even one person recognize the signs in time, share it. Subscribe for more, and take care of yourself, because no one knows your body better than you.